In a historic deal, Tata Sons led Air India placed a massive order of 470 Boeing and Airbus aircrafts last month to meet the sudden surge in the aviation demand in the country. The deal, worth around 100 billion USD, comprises the purchase of a wide range of aircrafts that will cater to the needs of passengers across the economic ladder and of travelers around the world. These deals with Boeing and Airspace were two of the biggest civil aviation deals the world has witnessed to date.
It is an opportunity not only for the American economy and for workers here in this country, but it's an opportunity for the Indian people as well. It's an opportunity to deepen what is already a profoundly intertwined relationship based on shared interests, based on shared values, based on our deep economic ties. And with the announcement between Boeing and Air India yesterday, those ties are all the deeper.
India is one of the most promising aviation markets in the world. After a brief pandemic-induced lull in her aviation activity in 2020 and 2021, India resurged strongly in 2022, with a 47% rise of air passenger traffic, totaling approximately 123 million people. Market and consumer data specialist Statista recorded that 22 million international passengers touched down at Indian airports in the financial year 2022. India has around 400 airports and airstrips, and of which 153 were operational by the end of 2022. The Indian aviation sector is projected to tread parallel to Indian economic growth in general, which is well placed to grow fastest amongst the major global economies in the next 1 decade.
पुराना जमाना होता था जहां केवल आर्थिक महत्वपूर्ण शहरों के में हवाई अड्डा स्थापित होता था, लेकिन प्रधानमंत्री जी ने उस परिभाषा को बदल दी। आज जहां हवाई अड्डा स्थापित होता है, वहीं से आर्थिक पहिए घूमने शुरू हो जाते हैं।
Indigo, the biggest domestic air carrier, which flies nearly 1,800 flights a day, is also set to expand its fleet size. As many as 500 aircrafts are on order and will join the Indigo fleet soon.
We are currently flying little over 300 aircraft, and we have a whopping 500 more on order. Currently, we are flying 1,800 flights a day, and 10% of these flights are to international routes. Our current international flights are concentrated around the Indian subcontinent and some other countries around. The farthest we are flying to the west is to Turkey, Istanbul.
Global Aviation Advisory and Research Organization, CAPA, after its analysis of Indian aviation trends, projected a sharp uptick in India's international air passenger volume, which could reach around 115 million to 125 million by 2029 to 2030.
आज भारत दुनिया का तीसरा सबसे बड़ा एविएशन मार्केट बन चुका है। उड़ान योजना ने जिस तरह देश के मध्यम वर्ग के सपनों को पूरा किया है, वो तो वाकई किसी यूनिवर्सिटी के लिए, एकेडमिक वर्ल्ड के लिए अध्ययन का विषय है।
The Airports Authority of India has added dozens of airports to India's domestic air network in less than 1 decade, which has singularly propelled a significant growth in India's domestic air travelers. India is also on track to have some of the largest airports in the world in the immediate future. With the initial potential of catering up to 12 million people annually, and the expansion potential of 60 million to 120 million passengers over a period of the next 30 years, Noida International Airport, in Delhi's satellite city, is expected to be operational by 2024. A remarkable aviation journey which is poised to grow further, is an indication of India's general economic health. Per capita income levels have registered a significant growth, and a tremendous trajectory is predicted for the future as well. The entirety of brand India is booming, as are her individual sectors. Observers say India's aviation sector is one which will greatly promote her reputation around the world in years to come.